What's up, y'all? I'm Degenerate, and welcome to my Precious Stalker. From what I was told, because this was requested, this is a Your Boyfriend fan game. There's a little warning part in the bottom that says there's like harsh images, and unpleasant sounds or whatever in pictures. That's about it. There's really nothing else, so it's only one day too. And yes, obviously no webcam. Sometimes I just don't want to use it. So, plus it really is easier in the editor for me. There you go. Loads. Let's begin. Oh wow, it just like gets right into it. I've been contemplating using my name or not anymore. But we're gonna do it. It's fine. My stream direction? Technique, games, literature, photography, handmade cooking. Oh yeah, in this game we're like a streamer and we get noticed at our job. Let's just do games, since it makes sense in this context. The morning sun slowly creeps in through my window. However, this does not prevent me from covering my head with a blanket and wincing. After a few more minutes of tossing and turning, I realize I'm unlucky to fall asleep again. So I had no choice but to get out of bed. Oh, this is nice. Usually our house is f***ed up. After a little morning sketch, I glance around my boring room. Okay, never mind. Ungrateful. Oh, I can... Okay. Okay. I keep seeing this little post-it with 11 on it. Ugh, the trash. Let's take our meds. One day I will stop forgetting to put the medicine back on its place. Well, or at least in a bag. I wouldn't like to go for the prescription again if I lose them. Letters. Bills, advertisements, fan letters. I will definitely read it. Later. What's next? Pile of clothes. I should probably wash this pile of clothes, but I'm too lazy. I'll try to do it this week. I feel like that's continuation, so I'm gonna say that for last. Salo. Sleeping as always. Perhaps my only joy in the morning on any given day. What is our pet? Need to take out the trash, but not today. No, yes today. Look at it. There's a big bag on the outside and it's full. So yes today. Alright, let's go here now. It's new, but it's already slowing down a little. Just like me. It will be necessary to update at least something on it. Otherwise, I'll end up without my streams. I shake my head, yawning. What could be even expected? Only I live here. Getting out of bed, I stretch once more and go to the kitchen, finally wanting to have breakfast. These are really nice little angles here. Oh, we have a little, it's like an iguana. Or a lizard. Whatever. It's whichever one. Oh god. Running a midnight stream after working was probably a mistake. Which unfortunately will happen again. Ooh, pickles. Is it an empty cake tin? Why'd you put it back in the fridge? Anyway, once I'm in the kitchen, the first thing I do is head to the fridge. Dreaming about my future breakfast, I open the door and discover an absolute emptiness inside. Are you sure? Get a pickle and crunch on it. Easy. The fridge is not just empty, there aren't even any cockroaches in it. Poor ones couldn't find anything left. You're just okay with cockroaches in your fridge? There's already spider webs. When I realize that I have to go to the store today, I wince. And why specifically today? Is the run out of everything today? That made absolutely all the sense. I sigh in defeat, looking helplessly at the emptiness inside of food. I love it. I sigh in defeat. Okay, yeah. Sorry. And at the same time, I can hear my stomach growling mercilessly. Realizing that nothing will magically appear in the refrigerator while I stare at the shelves, I just close the door. A disappointed sigh escapes my mouth. Well, I definitely won't go out tomorrow, so it's better today. I head for the closet trying to recall if there's any more moths. Oh my gosh. Appeared. Yep. Since the last time I opened it. Thank God there were no additional roommates in my clothes. This place looks really nice. I don't understand why we've got so many bugs. Choosing the first thing that catches my eye, I lazily put it on. And taking my wallet and phone, I leave the apartment. To my disappointment, the elevator is still under repair, so I have to go down the stairs again. I really hope they will fix it soon, because the sporty lifestyle is clearly not for me. I think we'll be fine. Don't smoke. Missing. A lot of people missing. That cat is the top priority. Flight after flight of stairs. It can probably take forever. My gaze once again clings to the covered up walls of the entrance. Missing persons announcements, phone numbers of some workers, scribbled walls, wanted flyers. Uh-oh. Finally, I find myself outside, breathing in the stuffy air and the smell of exhaust engines. Almost unnoticed, streets and unfamiliar faces fly by. Sorry. My thoughts were all on the previous day. I'll definitely think twice next time if I decide to do a stream at night after my work shift. Yesterday was crowded enough. My gosh. That I even streamed for half of the night. Crap. I let out a heavy sigh. Need to make a schedule later. One day. Although, with the kind of work schedule I have, a stream schedule is out of the question. I glance around the walkway leading to the park before continuing my path. I even like that the shortcut is going through here. Soon enough, the trees slightly outline the shape of a huge mall. I like to wonder why it's the only decent store in the whole city. It seems actually unfair, walking back and forth on a weekend for almost an hour just to get something to eat tomorrow. I have to leave my complaints behind, as I do not notice how I find myself on the same spot. And I definitely should buy something that won't spoil my stomach for the next week. When I reached the store, I pick everything that theoretically a single person living alone might need. What do I usually eat? Vegetables, eggs, bread. Well, and among other rubbish. Rubbish. Interesting. After checking all the goods at the self-service checkout and paying, after a few minutes I go outside again. After fresh air bumped into my nose, I took a quick look around the parking lot and left. In the park. Who is that in the... Bro.
Hello?
In the park, I slow down and give myself time to think. I don't really understand. Is it easier to breathe here just because of the forest nearby? On the one hand, it is logical. On the other, it's all the same air, isn't it? I feel like air in like parks is a little bit fresher. Just a little bit, since, you know, it's coming from the source. Oh! That scared me. I clicked the freaking post-it. I didn't know it was gonna advance like that. There's another post-it. Was it in the other, No. I guess it would be too far to see. But yeah, the post-it again. Bro, just please. Okay, my thoughts gradually jump from one to the other. Taking me somewhere far away in thought. Okay, so it wasn't because I pressed the post-it. However, they seem to have taken me too far when I suddenly bump into someone. Uh-oh. Paper. Because of the unexpected collision, I let go of the bag, and it falls to the ground. My heart skips a beat at the thought of my just-bought eggs breaking from such a thing.
Oh, my bad.
I could barely hear that. Let's see. Oh, whoops. I'm so sorry about that.
Hey?
8-ball. Rubbing his neck, the young man gives me an awkward smile.
Let me help you?
If you don't want to, you don't have to, bro. Oh, of course. If it's not hard, do me a favor. Come on, help me. If at least one egg is cracked, then pray I won't crack your... Exhaling irritably, I bent down, first picking up the egg tray. To my surprise, they were all indeed intact. Oh, that's nice. The stranger quickly sits down on his knees next to me, really not afraid to make his pants dirty, and helps me collect the leftovers in a surviving bag. Okay. Straightening up, I watch as the stranger puts the remaining pieces, or piece of bread, into a bag and hands it to me. I snort slightly as I pick up my purchases. Okay, thank you, but I have to go. Whoa. I'm about to move when he suddenly blocks my path. Question mark?
I just wanted to give you a treat.
Bro. Actually, I've been thinking, if you want, we can go somewhere so I can buy you a drink as compensation for this little collision. This guy looks at me expectantly. Check my phone. Agree. Refuse. Rude refuse. What's my phone have to offer? Someone liked your video, new subscriber, Before I can answer him, I suddenly feel a non-stop vibration in my pocket. New message. Video got to the top. Taking out my phone, I took in... Oh, I look in surprise at the number of different kinds of notifications. I'm sorry. Some other time? Okay?
Oh, well, I won't bother.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I won't bother you. Perfect. Waving goodbye, he walks away, leaving me alone. This is good, of course, but shouldn't I be safe? Go home? I'm not even gonna read the other option. I shake my head, pushing away the intrusive thoughts. This man just turned out to be very kind, nothing like that. It's just that today I wouldn't like to be invited somewhere. Lack of sleep, an empty fridge, all that things. Anyone would be in not a mood with such a set. And only a few people will agree to something like this, being out of sorts. With a calm soul and a clear conscience, I leave the park. Beautiful. The way back this time seems less long to me. Apparently after that collision, I'm less in the clouds and more watching the road. Well, it's for the best then. The streets pass by unnoticed. And I finally find myself near the house. Grocery shopping is a tough task. Especially on the first day off, after first job. I don't know what that... And after second job, one. Okay. I just wanted to press the elevator button when I remember that it still doesn't work. Cursing all imaginable and unimaginable technologies, I walk to the stairs, counting in horror how many more times I will stumble before climbing. However, I heroically climb the last steps, almost falling on the right floor. After catching my breath a bit in front of the door, I finally go inside. Yay. I quickly unload my new purchases in their places while thoughts occasionally flash through my head. That guy worries me a bit. I should have at least asked him for his name. If he worried you, what would you need the name for? Wearily, I climb onto the bed with the phone in my hands, sprawled out in the shape of a star. Should I call JD and tell them? Who? Oh, what? Without thinking twice, I pick up the phone, dialing a familiar number. After all, they're the only one I can share something like this with. Or rather, with whom I want to share it. After a couple of rings, the phone is picked up, and a voice is heard on the other end.
Hey, haven't talked in a while. What's up?
With a heavy sigh, I tell them the whole story, almost in one breath. For a long time, they only answer me with silence. Maybe today's story is already something out of the ordinary.
Wait. Are you serious? You almost got knocked down and then invited somewhere? What the hell?
So weird, I know. I laugh nervously in response. Okay, it's not too bad yet, but it's probably already on the verge.
No, I'm serious. I want that too.
What? Wait. They think it's a good thing. I want to be bumped into and then offered a
Give
treat. Oh
that
my
guy my
gosh.
number.
No way. I'm sorry, but you didn't give it to me. There's a disappointed groan heard on the other end. Oh my gosh. Why is that on? You're supposed to turn that off. After chatting with JD for a while longer, I put the phone aside and stretch. How long have I been talking? Or have we been talking? It's long past midnight on the clock. Deciding to leave today's worries for the next morning, I finally burrow under the covers and go to bed. I hope I can do without so much stress tomorrow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh! What is this? What the fuck? Alright, obviously, I know that wasn't good enough for you guys, so we're gonna do it again. Let's be... Because I feel like that one was really mean. I thought it would say something different when it, like, you know? Let's just do this one. Yes, of course. Actually, it's my fault. I apologize. I should have looked where I was going. I immediately get down on my knees and feel the guilt eating away at me from the inside out. The stranger quickly sits down on his knees next to me, clearly not afraid to make his pants dirty, and helps me collect the leftovers in a surviving bag. Okay, I really should have been more careful. Got you. What a shame. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
I'm such a klutz. It's okay, don't worry about it. He smiled at me gently, interrupting me in mid-sentence.
But I'd like to buy you a treat.
Sorry, it's like really funny. But I would like to buy you a treat sometime if you're still feeling guilty. As a small compensation for the fact that we bumped into each other. The guy looks at me expectantly. We're going to agree. If you check your phone, you automatically get a refusal. I even slightly hiccup in surprise. This is clearly not what I expected. I stand there for a while looking down at the ground, and then I nod weakly. I think I can tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Oh my god, the stranger's glad of your answer. And I'll see you tomorrow at Moonbucks at 5 in the evening. Giving me a wide smile, the guy runs away, almost skipping, which caused me to laugh vaguely. However, I soon realized that I don't know his name or his phone number. If that's the case, then let it be. He's not coming to my house tomorrow, is he? That's crazy. Pushing this thought aside, I remember that I still have to go home. Soon, I leave the park. Okay. Okay, for a long time they only answer me with silence. Maybe today's story is already something out of the ordinary.
Wait, are you serious? You almost got knocked down and then invited somewhere? And you said yes?
I did. I did say yes. I laughed nervously in response. Okay, it's not too bad yet.
Maybe you could give him my number?
What? I don't know how was that correlating? No, I'm serious. Can you give him my number? I'm sorry, but he ran away faster than he told me his contacts. He has a disappointed groan on the other end. Got you. If it's not hard. Of course. I nod weakly, squatting down and starting to pick up the scattered groceries. Okay. Getting up from the ground, we look at each other. And I nod my thanks to him. Thank you. I'll go now if you don't mind. Whoa there, buddy. He stops me, almost grabbing my hand. Back it up, pickup truck. After that, the stranger retreats back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you should be.
I just wanted to give you a treat.
I just thought maybe I could make it up for such a small incident. With a little treat? Goosebumps run down my spine. The guy looks at me expecting. Jesus Christ. If we agree again, it's just the... Let me see. I give him a puzzled look, then shrug my shoulders. Well, okay. Maybe?
Oh, great.
Yeah, you see, we always end up going tomorrow. We do, of course. We did that one. What's this one? I just nod weakly and silently start picking up the groceries. Okay, we pick up the groceries. He stops me again. As soon as I finish, I nod again and I was about to leave already when he gently takes my hand, stopping me.
Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. He chuckles as he lets me
I
go.
just wanted to give you a treat.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that line, bro. My skeptical gaze, it seems, could break through the wall. But not this troublemaker.
You're not the chatty type, huh?
Nope. I keep looking at him with tired eyes. Because I'm so sleepy. The guy looks at me expectantly. Let's keep not talking? I mean, we know that usually gets us somewhere. I held my gaze on him for a moment, as if savoring this offer. However, after a few seconds, I shook my head indifferently, looking around the neighborhood.
Is that so? Pity.
Yeah. He walks away slowly with his head down. I inhale with some relief, but something bothers me. Oh. Oh yeah, I never went back and did this. Let's go through the forest? I felt a cold. Or is it just a chill running down my spine? In any case, I absolutely did not like the idea that this person could follow me as freely as inviting me somewhere. Maybe I'm being paranoid or something. But I still glance around and still head towards where the park turns into a forest. I walk for a while, occasionally glancing over my shoulder to make sure I'm not being followed. The further I go, the less passable the terrain becomes. Right? Yeah. However, I still don't care. It's better to get lost in the woods than fall into the clutches of some serial killer. Wait, that leads to that though. Like, that's what you do before you actually die. I stop by the weeds and try to catch my breath, and turning around, I find myself, God knows where. Great. Just great. Hopefully we find Michael. That'd be amazing. We just merge games. My fears' eyes, okay, are probably too big. I could at least remember the path, but this thought did not occur to me earlier. Unfortunately, touching my head, I sigh in resignation and lean my back against a tree. My heart was beating wildly somewhere in my chest. Or in my temples. Throbbing in the back of my head painfully. I can hardly overcome the desire to sit down here and burst into tears from despair. Thinking about the next course of action. Well, in theory, if you keep walking, you'll end up somewhere, right? Bro. After a few minutes of such a stay, I gather my courage and still decide to try to move on, hoping that it will be okay. Oh, I'll be okay. If it gets, like, dark... Oh my god! Bro. I don't know how much time has passed since that halt. My arms and legs are already falling off when I stop again. It takes me a moment to realize that the forest is shrouded in night darkness. At the moment, I hear someone calling out to me. Hey! Uh-oh. Another unknown guy who looks more like a forester is making his way through the bushes to me. This is crazy. We've never taken this path before. Like, why is it even a choice? He smiles radiantly, carefully pushing the branches in front of him. You're joking, right? This is a joke. No way. You're joking. Once he's almost beside me, he straightens up, stopping a couple of meters away and straightening his back. Guys, unlike me, he stands firmly on his feet.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I shift uncomfortably from one foot to another, moving the bag from one hand to the other.
You don't know your way back, do you?
Oh my gosh, this is like... What? You obviously don't know the way back, do you? I nod weakly as he looks at me puzzled. What a shame. Why does it feel like I'm 10 years old again and my parents found me in the woods?
Let me walk you out.
This is crazy work. Then will you let me walk you out? He lights up with with his radiant warm smile. Let's agree. Or no, let's keep up the no speaking act. Cause that's how we kinda got here. I mean, we could've got here from the other ones, but or at least the what choice was it? The do me a favor one. I nod briskly because I don't really have any other options. The guy's probably just happy to help because he immediately grabs my hand and points away from us.
Okie dokie. Follow me.
This is crazy. I obediently follow him, nervously looking around. Occasionally I glance sideways at the forester's back. He just keeps going forward. Oh my gosh. We walk for a long time before there is a faint gap between the trees. This is encouraging to me. As doubts. I cannot believe that happened, bro. I was just joking earlier. I was joking. And then it actually, like, happens. As doubts have been creeping in on me for the last few minutes. We walk in silence all the way to the exit from the city park. On the other hand, I want to ask something, but on the other, the silence is soothing. He doesn't look very talkative either. It's not worth bothering him once again. I just need to get back home. And for this day to over at last? Yes. Soon we reach the edge of the park. By a happy coincidence. It's the closest way I can get to home from here, sorry. I step forward a little to make sure that this is the right side of the park, and I'm already turning around to thank my savior. However, he had already waved goodbye to me with a fleeting smile. With a slight wave of my free hand in response, I also go my own way. Thank you very much, a sudden stranger who was doing something in the forest. And even though I'm still worried about today's incident, surely this guy can't wait for me until nightfall. Is that right? What? Oh, the post is still there. So, that's not something someone just puts there and then comes back to take it at night. I wince at the thought that I might still not be safe, so I quicken my pace so that I can get home faster. The streets pass by unnoticed when I finally find myself near the house. Grocery shopping is a tough task, especially on the first day off, after first job, and after second job 1. I just want to press the elevator button. Got you. Wow, we're just home at night. Swabbing the deck. At night. Refuse, let's see. No thanks. I'll better manage on my own somehow. Uh-oh. Oh wow, it actually is him. You can really tell. This is a nice little cameo. With these words, I slowly step back, holding my hands out in front of me. The stranger takes a step forward, as if to stop me or warn me. I ran? Oh my gosh! After a couple of meters, I turn around and start running as fast as I can. I don't know where, while he shouts something to me. Bro, the fireflies indicated safe. Now you're in mist. That's Silent Hill territory. Anywhere just to get out of the city and without anyone on my tail. Oh my gosh, my legs carry me further into the winds of the forest. Wilds, sorry. Realization comes to me too late that the package of products, which has already suffered today, was torn because of some branch. And now the content have become a whole trail of products leading to me. I try to think about it and just keep running. However, I did notice how I stumble and my sneaker accidentally clings to one of the protruding tree roots. Oh my gosh. We tumbled, bro. Seriously, we rolled and everything. I fell. My body rolled dangerously down. Yup. Some kind of slope. Yeah, sorry. There was a comma. I tried to stop somehow, but suddenly I felt a strong blow on my head. Yeah, we're dead. Oof! Oof, 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 oof. All because I went walking into the woods and then rejected like help from Michael. It goes dark in my eyes instantly. Bro, this is not a good look. And the last thing I feel is my body going limp at the foot of a tree trunk. Congratulations, you got the bad ending 1. Death in the forest. We hope you enjoy our quick walkthrough. What? Walkthrough? No, I just straight up died. I did this one. Let's do the normal reviews. With an annoyed sigh, I quickly glanced at him with displeasure. With displeasure. Oh my gosh. Sorry. No thanks. I have more important things to do. After looking him up and down, I shake my head, expressing my refusal.
Okay.
Thank you for, respecting my boundaries. He's walking away slowly. Perfect. I exhale with some relief, but something bothers me. So yeah, you always end up going to the forest. I don't see why this is different. Alrighty. Let's do the rude refusal now. I winced at him. There were also some questionable meetings. What? Why don't you... It was here? Oh my gosh. Why don't you go f yourself? He recoils, shocked by my words. Gosh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh my gosh. Waving his hands, he took a step back.
I just want to make it up to you.
By giving him another annoyed look, I let him know that he chose the wrong person for such an apology. Apparently understanding my hint correctly, he puts his hands in his pockets and quickly moves out of my vision. Although something still bothers me. Yeah, we just pick it again, and it's the same, and then we meet Michael. Oh wait. Obediently following him, I examine his back. Surprisingly, he doesn't seem dangerous to me or anything like that. Actually, opposite. That's supposed to be an A there. Oh, sorry. In a friendly way to relatives or something. Curiosity outweighs any decency. And walking in silence is a bit boring. So I only think for a couple of seconds before starting a dialogue. Oh, why didn't it do this before? I don't get it. Do I have to be so mean to the first person? By the way, what's your name? Young man turns his head slightly in my direction, continuing to walk. Apparently my question startled him a little. At first.
I'm Nisha, and you are.
Never mind. Not Michael. Oh, I'm D. The dialogue was awkward. Well,
So, why are you here?
I have no idea. In the woods, I mean. It seems that the ice of sudden encounter, yes, has begun to melt between us, since he asks about it. Would it be appropriate to ask now about his? Oh, appearance. Although it's probably like asking any girl about her age.
What is it?
Uh-oh. Don't you remember why you were in the woods? I wanted to take a walk, but somehow I got carried away. I don't know how to lie, and I think it's seen. I really wanted to believe the opposite until the last moment. Misha chuckled. Well, I could only hope that he could not ask for any details. Fortunately for me, this forester, I don't know why I keep messing that up, did not become curious like me. When thoughts began to creep into my head that this guy had something else planned, a gap finally appeared between the trees. Already my heart was relieved at the moment, and a relieved quiet sigh involuntarily escaped from my chest. My attendant apparently noticed this, but did not pay attention to it much. we got out of the woods. I've been exhausted for a long time, and the grocery bag was completely crumpled. It seemed to me that the forester would leave me right at the park, but he continued to walk ahead of me as if nothing had happened. Not knowing if I should start panicking, I just look around once again, noticing that there are much less people here at night than during the day. However, they are still present here. I make this guy feel uncomfortable since he pulled his hood almost over his eyes in front of the first passerby. Soon we reach the edge of the park. By a happy coincidence, it's the closest way I can get to home from here. I step forward a little to make sure that this is the right side of the park, and I'm already turning around to thank my savior. However, he had already waved goodbye to me with a fleeting smile. With a slight wave of my free hand in response, I also go my own way. Thank you very much. A stranger who was doing something in the forest. Okay, that's perfect. I think that's it, honestly. There's only like 3 choices you can make, and I doubt anything changes, really. That was like... Bro, not expecting that at all. Like, I read the page and didn't think, like I really did it. Oh, okay, it says it right there. It literally says it on the page. It tells you. But the way it's worded, it doesn't sound like, oh, Michael from Mushroom Oasis is gonna be in the game, but their name is changed as Misha. The wording is a little off, that's all. But it was, at least I got a little like nice surprise. It was very cute. So I think that's all for like the first day of my Precious Stalker. Not awful. I like the cute little Michael cameo. It was nice. So if you guys enjoyed it, like, would be much appreciated. Of course, subscribe for more. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.